She has served as a chief speechwriter for 7 corporate CEOs, authored speeches for Yolanda King, daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, and motivational speaker Les Brown, was featured in O, the Oprah Winfrey magazine, and is the recipient of numerous awards, including the FedEx 5-Star Award. She is none other than our very own Link sister, Mrs. Janice Jackson.
Thank you so much for that generous introduction. Good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome to the Shelby County Link's 2019 Beautillion Militaire, a majestic celebration of pride, promise, and potential of young African-American men. And I must say that even though the rain is pouring down really, really hard, the sun is shining in here. And why? Because this is a great occasion that showcases the best of our community. This event also recognizes those who've nurtured these outstanding young men along their journey to manhood. At this time, please join me in welcoming to the stage the president of the Shelby County chapter of the Links Incorporated, Link Talisa Taylor.
Thank you, Janice. Good evening. My name is Talisa L. Taylor, and on behalf of the members of the Shelby County, Tennessee chapter of the Links Incorporated, it is with great joy and excitement that I welcome you to the 2019 Beautillion Militaire. This signature event represents the Shelby County, Tennessee chapter's continuing commitment to engage and empower youth to obtain the education, exposure, and experiences necessary to excel in life and become successful, involved members of the community. We are delighted to have you here to participate and share tonight as we proudly present 4 captivating, celebrated, and committed young men, Beau Victor Glover Jr., Beau Alfred Ronald Johnson IV, Beau Louis A. Kimbrough IV, and Beau Jason Reed. A special welcome and thank you to all our elected officials present. Please stand so that we may recognize you. Any elected officials? Thank you. A little history about the Links Incorporated. The Links Incorporated is an international not-for-profit corporation established in 1946. It is one of the nation's oldest and largest volunteer service organizations of extraordinary women who are committed to enriching, sustaining, and ensuring the culture and economic survival of African Americans and other persons of African ancestry. The programming of the Links Incorporated has 5 facets, which include services to youth, the arts, national trends and services, international trends and services, and health and human services. The Leadership Academy is the crown jewel of the Shelby County, Tennessee chapter services to youth programming. The Leadership Academy is a chapter initiative designed to assist young men in their journey to success by providing essential information, resources, and skills. Wonderfully led by Chair Sandra C. Polk and co-chair Mickey Collins, the Leadership Academy's aim and impact is to ensure that its participants become well-rounded individuals ready to embrace life after high school. Essential to the work of the Academy is empowering African American young men at the high school level to connect the dots to success by relying on the 4 E's: education, exposure, experiences, and excellence. The Leadership Academy's workshop curriculum provides thought-provoking discussions and insightful teachable moments between the fellows, as the participants are called, and volunteer instructors, successful men in our community who have walked the walk and are uniquely qualified to help young African American males live up to their purpose and to utilize their God-given skills and talents to further their dreams. These volunteers, our community partners, also engage with the fellows in mentorship and network capacities. They are integral to the success of the Leadership Academy, and we thank them for their continued participation. At this time, I would like to ask if there are any Leadership Academy instructors for this year or years past in the audience to please stand so that we can thank you for all you do. Thank you. In addition to workshop training on a broad array of relevant topics, the fellows are exposed to cultural and civic events and engaged in community service projects. Following their Reader Rites of Passage ceremony, which is wonderfully led and helmed by the wonderful Reverend Keith Norman, the Beau, as we call it, I'll call them, are now graduates of the Leadership Academy. And they're ready to be presented to our community tonight at the Beautillion Militaire. This evening, under the outstanding direction of co-chairs Maureen Essex and Tangela L. Taylor, we celebrate, recognize, and applaud the outstanding achievements, talents, and promise of this year's Beau. Tonight's event represents the culmination of the 7-month journey of these incredible young men. This evening at the Hilton Memphis, we celebrate Victor, we celebrate Alfred, we celebrate Louis, and we celebrate Jason. We celebrate them for the unique talent, intelligence, compassion, and tenacity that each of them possess. The theme of this year's event is the Beau Ties, connecting leadership, excellence, and service. As 2019 Beau, these 4 outstanding young men are tied to and they join a brotherhood of over 500 Beau alumni who include national and local elected officials, ministers, professors, attorneys, musicians, educators, scientists, corporate executives, civil servants, and other notable professionals. They are connected to, they are tied to this distinguished group of African American men who provide leadership and excellently serve our community. Also key to the success of the Leadership Academy program is the tremendous support of our community partners. A special thank you to the FedEx Corporation for their continued support of our chapter's programming. And a very special thank you to the dynamic men in our community who have shown their commitment to empowering these young men to connect the dots to success by investing their time and financial support. You will hear more about these impactful and inspired men later in tonight's event. They are leaders in their respective fields and are committed in making a difference in our city, our state, our region, and our nation. Men, we salute you. In addition to our core community partners and another contributor to the success of our chapter's programming and events is the continuing support of Shelby County, Tennessee Link's sister chapters in the Bluff City cluster. We are thankful to have some of them in the audience tonight. I am elated to welcome Link Sharon Harris and the other members of the Memphis, Tennessee chapter of the Links Incorporated to tonight's event. Could you all please stand? I am also ecstatic to welcome to this evening's event Link Nashonda Thomas of the River City, Tennessee chapter of the Links Incorporated and its members tonight. Could you all please stand and be recognized? At this time, I would like to also recognize any other links from any other chapters who are in the audience tonight. If you are here, please stand so that we can recognize you. Now, I would be remiss if I did not also recognize the wind beneath the Links wings, the spouses of the members of the Links Incorporated. Any connecting Links in attendance, please stand so we can thank you for attending. Last, but certainly not least, I would like to recognize and thank the members of the Shelby County, Tennessee chapter of the Links Incorporated. Tonight is possible due to all your hard work and support. Please stand and receive a well-deserved thank you. All the members of the Shelby County, Tennessee chapter of the Links. So now that you've had a chance to see the beautiful, talented, and hard-working women of the Shelby County, Tennessee chapter, you will now have an opportunity to learn a bit more about us and the work we have done and continue to do in the community. So at this point in time, I want you to enjoy this very short video regarding the chapter.
Thank you, Link Talisa. And wasn't that a great video? You know, we have been very, very busy, and thanks to our community, we will continue to offer our time, talents, and resources to improving those around us. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are honored to salute the leaders who have given their time, talents, and resources, as I just said, to help strengthen our community. Here to introduce our 2019 Men of Inspiration and Impact is Kimberly Adams, Chairwoman of the 2019 solicitations.
This year's the Links Incorporated Shelby County, Tennessee chapter celebrates another banner year of services to youth, specifically young African American men in the Memphis community. Our services to young men began over 30 years ago through the Beautillion program, designed specifically to recognize and honor young men as they graduated from high school and transitioned to manhood. The Beautillion program evolved to include the Links Leadership Academy in 2007, which includes a series of monthly workshops and activities designed to expose young men to professional African American men in various professional programs. However, this program would not have survived through the challenges presented over the course of 30 years without the commitment and support of our community, specifically men who have served as facilitators, mentors, financial supporters of both the Beautillion and Leadership Academy programs. Tonight, we honor these men. These are the men that have made an investment in our community and in the development of our young men. Some of them were once Leadership Academy Fellows and Bows themselves, and they embodied the mantra, lifting while you climb. These men are educators, businessmen, elected officials, medical professionals, and lawyers, just to name a few. And because of their commitment, they deserve this special recognition tonight. Please join me in recognizing our circle of men of inspiration and impact. As I call your name, please join me on the dance floor. The Silver Circle members, he is the president of the OBGYN Consultants of Memphis, PC, Dr. Kingsley O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Next, we have Silver Circle member. He's the owner of Jesse L. Westbrook Dental Office, Dr. Jesse Westbrook. Next, we have our Gold Circle members. He's an educator, public servant, and visionary. Please welcome Shelby County Commissioner, Dr. Edmund Ford, Jr. And finally, we have registered nurse and CEO and founder of Cole Property Services, LLC, Mr. Maurice Spence. We welcome the 2019 class of the Links Men of Inspiration and Impact Philanthropy Circle. These are men who have taken the mantle and run with it to make Memphis a better place, and they have also served as role models for the young men, given their time, talent, and treasures. Let's give them all a hand. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for our distinguished Men of Inspiration and Impact. At this time, we're pleased to welcome Dr. Keith Norman, Senior Pastor, First Baptist Broad, who will offer grace over the meal. and afterwards, dinner will be served.
Would you bow with me for prayer? Heavenly Father, we thank you for our gathering on tonight. We thank you for this wonderful opportunity that you share with us called life. Thank you for calling us and commissioning us to service, and then for the community in which we serve. We ask now that you will continue to guide us. Many years ago, we held our sons in our hands as baby boys. We walked with them in life, holding their hands. Now we offer their hands to you, that you will guide them and keep them. Bless the meal that we shall partake of tonight. Let it be nourishing for every step of our journey. Keep us always mindful of the task for which you have created us, and that is to serve you. We ask it all in the name of Christ as I pray, and with respect to the faith of all. Amen. Amen.
Now, since this is a special occasion for our city, we want to expand our reach this evening by making sure that as many people as possible are aware of the great achievements of our African American men. So through the power of social media, please send messages about the Shelby County Links Beautillion. Let's fire up Twitter with some fantastic tweets to your Channel 3s, your Channel 5s, and all of your favorite stations, and to your friends about our young black men. So I think the Twitter hashtag, is that showing on the screen right now? Well, when you get a chance, please show the Twitter hashtag on the screen. Now, let's get started. Our first two presenters have strong connections with the Shelby County chapter of the Links Incorporated. Attorney Earl Houston III is a director and shareholder with Martin Tate's Memphis office. He is licensed in federal and state courts in Tennessee and Mississippi. Attorney Houston is a past president of the Memphis Mid-South chapter of the Federal Bar Association and was appointed by Governor Bill Bredesen to serve on the Tennessee Board of Court Reporting. He is the husband of our Link sister, Iona Hilliard Houston, and the son-in-law of our Link sister, Shirley Hilliard. Also, we are pleased to welcome Attorney Ricky Wilkins. He is a well-known community leader, native Memphian, and supporter of our chapter. He is a high-demand keynote speaker who consistently challenges youth to excel academically and to believe there is no limit to what one can accomplish through faith in God, hard work, and determination. As chairman of the Board of Commissioners for Memphis Housing, he has led the transformation of virtually every public housing development in Memphis. He is a past president of the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association, the Tennessee Board of Law Examiners, and the Memphis Bar Association. Let's welcome attorneys Earl Houston III and attorney Ricky Wilkins.
All right, good evening. I have the distinct honor of presenting several fine young men tonight. They've just recently completed their first year with the Leadership Academy. That's a great honor, and we should all be very excited about their accomplishments. The Junior Fellows of the Leadership Academy have a unique position. They get a preview of what's to come in their senior year. And since the Leadership Academy is different every year, it makes them even more prepared for the following year, because every year the curriculum for the Leadership Academy is different. To the fellows, as I call your name, please come to the dance floor. Fellow Marcus Askew. Mr. Askew is a junior at the Germantown High School. His lovely parents are Mr. Askew and Mrs. Could you please stand by your table? Mr. and Mrs. Askew. Next we have fellow Branford Brown. Mr. Brown is a junior at Houston High School. His lovely parents are Mr. Bruce Brown and Mrs. Anessa. Could you please stand? Next we have fellow Jaden Gentry. Mr. Gentry is a junior at Whitehaven High School. His parents are Mr. and Mrs. Bowers, Jocelyn, and Arlen. Could you please stand? Next we have fellow Justin Miller. Mr. Miller is a junior at Houston High School. Mr. Miller's parents are Jerome and Melody Miller. Could you please stand? Next we have fellow Theodis Miles Macklin. Mr. Macklin is a junior at Whitehaven High School. White Station High School, I'm sorry. His parents are Mr. and Mrs. Macklin, Arnetta, and Theodis. Could you please stand? Next we have fellow Cullen Odom. Mr. Odom is a junior at Collierville High School. Mr. Odom's parents are Monica and Curtis Odom. Could the Odoms please stand? Next we have fellow Cameron Verner. Mr. Verner is a junior at Houston High School. Mr. Verner's parents are Tamara and Edward Norwood. Could the Norwoods please stand? Next we have fellow Jeremy Paul Russell Wallace. Mr. Wallace is a junior at Christian Brothers High School. Mr. Wallace's parents are Anne Marie and the late elder Charles Wallace. Could Ms. Wallace please stand? Could we all please stand to give these young men a proper welcome?
Good evening. To President Taylor and to this Links chapter, thank you for once again bringing these young men before us tonight to be celebrated for all the hard work that they've done. I'm honored to be here tonight to help bring some of these phenomenal young men before you. We will begin now by saluting these phenomenal young men who worked hard to earn the special recognition that they're receiving tonight. At this time, we're pleased to present the 2019 Bow, who are building a legacy of pride and promise. And we're extremely proud that the Bow will be introduced by some of the most influential role models in our city and nation. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for the sights, sounds, and surreal moments of our spectacular Beautillion Militaire ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Bow presenter tonight will be from Attorney Antonio Adams. Please give him a hand as he takes the stage. Attorney Adams is currently the General Services Director for the City of Memphis. He also teaches employment and labor law and relationship building at Bethel University. He's an excellent team builder with strong interpersonal and leadership skills in employee and labor relations and operations. Attorney Adams still finds time to coach football with the Mid-South Athletic Association. Attorney Adams, my good friend.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me? All right. Good evening. Good evening. I am pleased and honored to present Bo Victor Glover Jr. Victor is a student at Collierville High School, where he is a cornerback with the Collierville High School football team. He does strength training and plays basketball. He is a member of the Leadership Collierville, the French Club, My Brother's Keeper. He enjoys writing music, music production, drawing, and business design. He is a member of the Life Church. He plans to attend Morehouse College, and he aspires to be an entrepreneur. Victor is the son of Mr. Victor and Tiffany Boykins Glover. Please stand if you're here. Now, let's hear what Victor has to say about my role as an advocate for my generation.
Bill Gates predicted, as we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. I've always wanted to have my own business and be a change agent in the world. My parents have taught me that through hard work, determination, and in education, you can accomplish anything regardless of circumstances. My passion for business and community involvement have led me to create a business plan that I intend to materialize. To develop my skills as an entrepreneur and to help others around me, I have become involved in organizations in order to gain knowledge and experience as a leader. Being an entrepreneur and pillar in my community is my dream for many reasons. I will use my business to secure my own financial freedom and as a vehicle for economic empowerment so that others in my community can gain economic stability and pursue their own dreams. Not only will I be able to provide jobs for people in my community, I will be involved in building my entire community up so that we can all realize a better future together. Great orator once wrote, "It's not the amount of years in your life that count, it's the amount of life in your years." I want to thank my family for loving me and helping me develop into the confident and responsible leader that I am. I promise to do my best to make you proud.
Victor is escorted by Belle Lauren A. Adair, the daughter of Mr. Robert and Miss Angela Adair. She attends Whitehaven High School. Victor has presented the Shelby County Chapter's Link Award to Victor, Excellence in Music and Leadership. Topping Victor are his parents, Mr. Victor and Ms. Tiffany Boykins Glover. Victor Glover Jr., and congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Glover.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Reginald Porter Jr. As Senior VP of Enterprise Operations, Reginald is responsible for evaluating the ALSAC enterprise in order to facilitate the solidification of the enterprise-wide prioritization strategy. Reginald, you have to tell everybody what that means after the show, okay? Before joining ALSAC, Reginald was Chief of Staff at Shelby County Schools, doing the nation's largest merger of 2 school districts, making Shelby County Schools the 14th largest school district in the country, as well as the subsequent demerger into 7 independent districts. Prior to becoming Chief of Staff, he served as the project/process advisor for FedEx Services for 6 years. As a graduate of the EMBA program at the University of Memphis, he was named the Kurt Kristoff Award recipient for Outstanding Student, and also was named the 2017 Outstanding Young Alumni for the Fogelman College of Business. Reginald earned a Master's of Science in Higher Education Administration in the College of Student Personnel from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, and a Bachelor in Science in Mathematics from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. Reginald's extensive work history includes Assistant Director of Enrollment Services at the University of Tennessee, Have Science Center, Assistant Dean of Students at the Arkansas State University, Area Coordinator/Academic Advisor for the Lady Aces basketball team at the University of Evansville, and more positions in other colleges and universities. Reginald was appointed as a Shelby County School Board Commissioner in 2011 and was elected in 2012. He served on the Shelby County Board of Education Legislative Committee, where he became the chair of CLASS, the Coalition for Large School Systems, representing Memphis, Shelby County, Metro Nashville, Knoxville, and Chattanooga, and he also served as the MCS Mental Health Advisor board member. Reginald serves on the Board of Directors for Leadership Memphis, and most recently was named the 2018 Distinguished Alumni of the Year by Leadership Memphis. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Reginald Porter Jr.
Good evening. I am truly honored to present Beau Alfred Johnson IV. Alfred is a student at St. George's Independent School, where he is a member of the lacrosse team, history club, theater club, Citizenship Institute, and the jazz band, where he plays the saxophone. Alfred enjoys writing poetry and short stories, acting in plays, and listening to music from all genres. He is a member of Mississippi Boulevard Christian Church, and he plans to attend Hampton University, where his career aspiration is to be an author. He is the son of Mr. Alfred III and Mrs. Kyla Johnson. Let's hear what Alfred had to say about my role as an advocate for my generation.
As a young black man, I am fearfully and wonderfully made with excellence. I look up to the men in my life, my father and my grandfather. To me, they epitomize excellence. They are both hardworking men who serve without reservation. I strive to become a man of excellence like them. They have shown me, by example, how to be an open-minded and respectful person, able to use my mind, not my fist, to solve problems. Without them, I would not be able to see the world as it truly is. Like other men my age, I also look up to rappers such as J. Cole, Saba, Kendrick Lamar, and many others. These people enjoy what they do, and they create and perform to help educate young people about current events, black history, and the beauty of our culture. Although they are paid to make music, they do not do it solely for money. They do it because it's their passion. I want to follow my passion and make music for people who feel that they are not heard. It is something I cannot live without. Music has helped to give a voice to my experience and mold me into the young man that I am today. And I want to do the same for others. In my eyes, leadership is excellence plus service multiplied by passion. As I pursue my passion for music, I will live out the lessons in leadership I learned from my father and grandfather. I will remain humble, not doing good to get some type of attention, but doing it for its own sake of helping others. At the same time, I will act confidently, even in nerve-wracking situations, staying positive and keeping a good heart despite all the challenges that the music industry may bring. If I display excellence, I am confident that I will achieve my dreams.
Erin is escorted by Belle Erin J. Galloway, who is the daughter of Mr. Eric and Mrs. Tamika Galloway. She attends DeSoto Central High. Attorney Amber Floyd is presenting the Shelby County Chapter's Lincoln Award to Alfred for excellence in theater and music. Topping Alfred are his parents, Mr. Alfred III and Mrs. Kyla Johnson. Congratulations, both Alfred Johnson IV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Dwight Dishman. Dr. Dwight Dishman is a board-certified interventional cardiologist. He most recently became the first physician in the country to use the Avenger Pentaris device, a new technology to provide relief for the treatment of peripheral artery disease, which allows sight inside a vessel during the procedure. He assures that his patients receive the most innovative, non-surgical techniques available in the industry. And he received his doctorate of medicine from the University of Tennessee Health Science Center. Dr. Dishman.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
It is indeed a pleasure to present Beau Louis Albert Kimbrough IV. Louis is a student at Collierville High School, where he is a member of the ACT 30 Plus Club, Mu Alpha Theta Honor Society, and Student Congress. He is also second vice president of the Jack and Jill of America, Vogues and Esquires, a life member of the NAACP, senior ambassador for Memphis Challenge and youth coordinator of I Am a Voter Collaborative. Louis enjoys photography, writing, gaming, and hanging out with family and friends. He is a member of the Mississippi Boulevard Christian Church. Louis plans to attend Howard University, Morehouse College, or Xavier University of Louisiana. His career aspiration is to become a cardiac surgeon, business or hospital owner, and a philanthropist. He is the son of Mr. Louis Albert Kimbrough III and Benicia Besler Kimbrough. Let's hear what Louis had to say when asked my role as an advocate for my generation.
As a young black man in America, it is important to incorporate leadership and service while on the path to excellence. Because greatness knows no greed, service and leadership are commonalities that any esteemed individual must not only encompass, but promote as well. I utilize this valiant formula by bringing passion to my work and transforming what some consider to be a burden into an eternal flame that lights the path to my progression as a civic leader. I believe the necessary components to achieve success in life are hope, faith, and action. Without each of these, there is no such thing as progress, but only a dream deferred. In leadership, hope is the confidence that one must find when facing new challenges and embarking on new journeys. Faith is the fuel of all dreams, as it mandates the eventual achievement of success and is a reminder that things will be okay when all odds seem to be against you. And lastly, you must take the necessary actions to achieve success. Furthermore, it is fundamental that one know his purpose for working and the goal that one strives to achieve. Furthermore, it is fundamental that one know his purpose for working and the goal that one strives to achieve, which then leads to a strategic plan of action. I have wanted to help stop the suffering of others since I was a child, so my path has been clear most of my life. My plan is set, and I have already begun to take the steps to achieve my goals. No matter how long the journey may be, I'm aware that resilience and faith are the keys to my growth and prosperity. As life throws its many blows, especially those that are mirrored with injustice, I know that I must stay strong and call on the strength and wisdom of our ancestors. As Black men in America, we must stand on their shoulders, add our education and resources, and continue to reach back and pull our people forward so that we may be the change that they dreamed of. I realize that I am the manifestation of the generational fight that my people struggle to achieve. Success is not only my birthright, but service, leadership, and excellence are my duty to my ancestors and all the activists that came before me. My life is dedicated to my mother, my father, my sisters, my grandparents, my family and friends, along with all of you that are my village of support. Success is not only my birthright, but service, leadership, and excellence are my duty to my ancestors and all the activists that came before me. My life is dedicated to my friends and family, along with all of you that are my village of support.
Louis is escorted by Belle Naya E. Ham of Middle College High School. She is the daughter of Mr. Eric and Mrs. Allegra Ham. Louis is being presented the Shelby County Chapter's Lincoln Award for excellence in academics and volunteerism. Topping Louis are his parents, Mr. Louis Albert Kimbrough III and attorney Venetia Belzer Kimbrough.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome County Commissioner Attorney Van Turner. Attorney Van Turner is a partner in the law firm of Bruce Turner PLLC. He is also a Shelby County Commissioner for District 12, which includes Hickory Hill and Southeast Shelby County. Van has also served on boards of the American Bar Association and the National Bar Association. He's been active in several professional organizations and has served as chairman of the Memphis and Shelby County Democratic Party, the board of directors for the Memphis branch of NAACP, Leadership Memphis, and many others. And as a side note, Van and I have a running battle between us trying to get these young men to go to both Morehouse and or Howard University. So we'll see who wins out tonight, man.
The Morehouse men in the crowd. Good evening. It is indeed an honor to present Bro Jason Jarius Reed. Jason is a student at Lausanne Collegiate School, where he is actively involved in the National Honor Society, Model UN, Make a Wish Club, where he serves as secretary, and the Ambassador Club. He also runs country, cross country, and plays on the basketball team. He coaches first and second grade basketball. He is also an usher at St. Andrew's AME Church. His other activities include Bridges USA and Jack and Jill of America, Vogues, and Esquires. Jason plans to attend Northwestern University in Chicago, and he aspires to be a physician. Jason is the son of Drs. Jarvis and Patrice Reed. Let's hear Jason's reflections on his role as an advocate for his generation.
Self-love is a key to being successful as a black man today. As a young black man in America, I face many obstacles. Many in power are corrupt and determined not to see the effects of systemic oppression. I also must battle stereotypes to prove that the color of my skin does not define what is within. I want to not just survive, but thrive as I take what I have learned from my parents, church, and community and enter the world. They have taught me to love all those around me and to use my talents and skills to build a future for myself and further our society as a whole. I also learned to love myself for the beauty that comprises me as a black man. They have also prepared me to identify and love the purpose for which God has put me on this earth. I am inspired by this quote from the renowned Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I must use love, self-love, and love of my people to drive out all that oppresses me as a black man and be successful in this world. Thank you.
Jason is escorted by Belle Michaela N. Jones, a student at St. Mary's Episcopal School. She is the daughter of Mr. Marcus and Mrs. Kimberly Jones. Attorney Jessica Westbrook Petties is presenting the Shelby County Chapter's LinkedIn Award to Jason for excellence in academics and sports. Topping Jason are his parents, Drs. Jarvis and Patrice Reed. Congratulations, Bo, Jason, Jerry, Reed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure that you will agree that these young men are prepared for today and tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I had to have a tissue while I was listening to them. They were so profound. Let's give them another round of applause. We also want to applaud the parents and our presenters. At this time, we will now have award presentations from Ms. Tangela Taylor, co-chairwoman of the 2019 Beautillion Militaire, and attorney Dara D. Davis.
Can you hear me? Greetings. This is a very exciting portion of our program. It is where we award our scholarship recipients. And we are so excited to announce that our scholarship recipient for 2018-2019 Leadership Academy in Beautillion is Bo Louis A. Kimbrough IV. Please step forward, please. Congratulations.
Good evening. Each year, the Shelby County chapter of Links Incorporated, our chapter, gives an academic scholarship on behalf of one of our former charter members, Bobby Bogg Stokes. This year's recipient is one who is active both in his academic learning community as well as the Memphis community. He is a Model UN, a National Honor Society member, Jack and Jill member. He's a member of the cross-country team, the basketball team, Bridges USA, and yes, he attends St. Andrews. He does all this while maintaining a 4.0 average. So this evening's recipient is none other than Jason Reed.
Now, it would not be a real Beautillion if we didn't have some serious dancing, am I right? Hey, now I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our celebration in dance. These dances will be in 3 movements: La Première Danse, La Danse Beautillion, and La Danse Extraordinaire. Let the dancing begin.
There used to be a great tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive and the light that you shine can't be seen? tell me is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can make it to a kiss from a rose on the green. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is a light hits the blue on the bed. Yes, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the bed. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is a light hits the blue on the bed. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. And then you come to me and say,
sure that you will agree that this has been a magnificent celebration highlighting the achievements and the talents of our young people. At this time, we will have closing acknowledgments from Dr. Lorraine Essex and Ms. Tangela Taylor, co-chairs of the 2019 Beautillion Militaire. It's been a pleasure being your MC.
Well, we must give everyone a round of applause. And especially to our seniors, mothers, fathers, thank you. Thank you for entrusting your young men with us for at least 2 years. And our juniors, we look forward to having you back next year, and you can see how much fun they're having. 10, it's been a while. We talk every day.
I just want to give a special thanks to our band, which is 4851 underneath Kellen Christian. I want to recognize any former bow that we might have in the audience. If we would just wave your hands, we want to thank you as well for just supporting us. Again, we want to thank our Link sisters from other chapters for supporting us. And we also thank our MC, Ms. Janice Jackson. She has done a wonderful job. But most of all, I'd be remiss if I did not thank our chapter president, who just so happens to be my sister, for entrusting us with this deed. And thank you, parents, for entrusting us with your chapter.
For all of the members of the Shelby County Links to stand and for them to be acknowledged as a part of this evening. And they worked so hard. I think they're still speaking to me. Thank you so much. The beautiful choreography that you've seen with both the boys and the girls was from Collage under the directorship of Kevin and Tammy and Marcellus. And if they're in the room, wave your hand, or they must be outside celebrating with the boys and the girls. Again, we want to thank you. I know that it was difficult for you to get here. The weather was not cooperative, but we are so delighted that you came and you were able to come. Mr. Fondra, our own Reagan's husband, is going to give a benediction. We start with prayer. We end with prayer and covering. And once again, we want to say, Ms. President Teresa, thank you. Please stand. This is the president of our organization. And thanks to all of you.
All right, let's bow for prayer. Most gracious and merciful Father, we worship you for who you are and praise you for all you've done. Father, we thank you for life, health, and strength. We thank you for creating us with purpose that can only be found in you. Right now, we pray a special blessing over these young men. We ask that you guide them and protect them through every season of life. Let them know that you are their very present help in the time of trouble. And if they seek you first, you will give them everything that they need. Help them, Father, to truly honor you as Lord and to know you as Savior and Redeemer. And right now, Father, we thank you for the assembling of your people, and we ask that you continue to bless us and keep us. Thank you, Father, for your Son, Jesus Christ, who died for all of our sins. And thank you for the power of his resurrection that lives inside of us. We humbly ask this prayer in the matchless name of Jesus. Amen.